channel. My name is Ndeye Peinda. If you are tuned in today, we are going to be doing a first impressions and a review of the new Mented Cosmetics setting powders that just dropped, as well as their loose setting powder brush. So I do have all three shades here for you guys, so I will be doing swatches as well as showing you guys which shade you should use if you are my complexion. Make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get into these powders. Alright guys, so before I go ahead and get into the powder, I'm first going to start off with the foundation. Now, if you guys did not already see my tutorial and review on the Mented Cosmetics foundation, you should definitely go ahead and check it out. I will be linking it above. So usually I'm between the shades D40 and D30, and today I think I am going to go in with just D40 just to see how it applies. Now with this foundation, less is more, especially because I don't want it to look too cakey. It's more so of a natural type of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna apply it on my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mented Cosmetics brush. Something I like to do before I blend out my foundation is I like to wet my brush first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mist it with the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. And then I'm gonna blend this out. Now I know it looks like a little bit, but honestly it's better for you to start off with a little and then build on and add on to the coverage if you need to. And I'm just gonna blend it in circular motions going up. The only place I'm not going to really put too much foundation is going to be underneath my eyes, because I am going to go in with another one of their foundations as a concealer. So you can use this not just for foundation all over your face, but if you want to use it underneath your eyes to conceal, or if you are someone that's a little lighter, you can even use some of the darker shades as a contour. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Juno & Co sponge just to blend out any areas to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines. Now, in my previous review, I did use the Juno & Co sponge first, and honestly, I felt like it wasn't blending, it wasn't doing anything at all. I don't know if there's a difference between the blue sponge and the pink one, but I definitely prefer this when it comes to blending out or just pressing in the foundation. And then once I'm done with that, I am going to go ahead and conceal. The shade that I'm going to use to conceal is going to be M40. You guys did see me also swatch this on my chest, and I said that I wish I could have gotten this. Well, now I got it. So I'm going to go right underneath the eye, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, mouth area, and chin. So M20 has more of like a golden yellow undertone, so I went back over it with a little bit of D20 just to add a little bit more warmth. And now I'm going to go in with this sponge and just press it in, and as you guys see, it literally just melted into the skin. This is one of those foundations where it's almost like your skin but a little bit better. So if you're someone that doesn't like the caked up look, you don't like looking like you have too much on, you need something for work, this is definitely going to be the foundation for you. And as you guys can see, it also gives like a very dewy finish. My skin looks really healthy, and you see a glow that's there. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes really quickly, and then I'm going to come back for the star of the show, which are the new setting powders. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and I did one side off camera just so I can see how it works. And now we're going to go ahead and get into the full talk through about these new Mented Cosmetics setting powders. So they do come in 3 different shades, and I have the names written down here just so that I get it right for you guys. So this one is going to be light tan, so it is super light, and it is swatched here for you. The second shade that they have is the medium deep, which looks like this, and it is the second swatch here. And then the third and final shade that they have is in deep rich, which looks like this, and it is swatched here for you guys. And if you can see, deep rich almost melts right into my skin. So I'm wondering if this could also be used as like a full face powder or like a foundation powder. So we'll see how that works. All of these retail for $25, and it does come with 26 grams. With the setting powders, they did also launch a brush. Now this brush is super different from anything I've seen for setting powders. Usually when I set my under eye area, I go in with a sponge. So I am very interested in seeing how this is going to set my under eye area. Spoiler alert, it's bomb because I used it for this side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the medium shade, which is medium deep, and I'm just going to apply some of that to the top. And this is what the shade looks like up close. I'll actually show you guys what all of them look like up close just in case you need a shade reference. So this is medium deep, this is light tan. So light tan definitely has more of like a yellowish looking undertone, whereas medium deep has more of a warm undertone. And then the last one is deep rich, which looks like this. So low-key, I already knew they were coming out with setting powders before, because I did go ahead and go into the Mented Cosmetics office when they were first developing the product. So I was able to actually see the shades beforehand and give my little, you know, my little 2 cents on what the shades look like and how they worked on me. So I did do a flash test, which I will also include in this video just so that you guys can see what it looks like when I set my entire face. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to take the brush, which if I didn't say already, this does retail for $22. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into it. Now me personally, as you guys know, I don't like to bake. I don't like the extra cakey look that it gives, and because the foundation itself is already very skin-like, I want to stick to that theme and make this a super natural beat. So I'm going to tap off the excess powder, and then I'm going to just press into it underneath my eye. What I can tell you automatically, and if you can see the difference, this side of my face is super dewy because that foundation again is very skin-like, but this side of my face, once I set it, it is extremely matte. You don't see any oils peeking through at all, which I really like, because that means that I can wear both of these all day long and my face should still be set. So now once I've already applied that powder underneath, I am going to go ahead and just press it in just so that it can be fully set. I'm going to go ahead and set all of the areas in my face where I applied that highlighter. So my nose, mouth area, chinny chin, and my forehead. And almost immediately you see how it has taken away the shine. And I think what I like about this too is that the way that the bristles are, they are somewhat dense. So you can actually press in and the powders aren't just going to slip through, which is super dope. I'm going to give my eyebrows a little bit too, just to set them so that they don't look oily at all. So this is what my face looks like when both sides are set. So again, the oil that was there is completely gone. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with Deep Rich, and I'm going to set the outside of my face. So whenever we highlight, we bring out the areas forward. So the forehead, under eye, nose, above the mouth, chin. And then everything else, I already applied my contour, so I'm just going to set it with the powder so that everything ties in together. So for the Deep Rich, it's neutral, but there's also a slight red undertone with it, which I like, because I feel like when powders go deep, if they are too cool tone or too neutral for me, I end up looking gray. So I feel like the red that's added to this is really gonna help. So I'm just gonna go ahead with that same brush. So it's multi-purpose. You can use this to set your under eye area, and you can use it to set the rest of your face. I'm gonna tap off any excess, and I'm just gonna get the outside areas of my face to set everything all together. And because we applied a little foundation on the neck, I'm just gonna bring this down as well to set everything. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that all of the product is off, and I'm just going to kind of swipe it on my hand just to make sure there's nothing there, and I'm just going to blend everything away. I mean, you see it, I don't have to say much. It looks good, right? Okay. So now I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm just going to melt it down. And then we're going to take a picture just to see what it looks like with flash. Alright, so I just went ahead and took the picture. I'm also going to insert it on the screen for you guys. So as you can see, there is no flashback, which is really good, because you don't want to get caught slipping when the lights go on at the party. Okay, you need to look flawless before you get in and when it's time to go. So I really like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll come back and give you guys my final review and first impressions on the new Mented Cosmetics setting powder, as well as their loose setting powder brush. Alright, so as far as the pros, the first pro for me is just going to be the packaging. I feel like I really do like the matte black that Mented has been doing recently. They did it on their blush, and it again is here on the setting powder. And I like that when you open it up, you can go ahead and immediately just disperse the powder. And because the circles they're not really tiny, so a good amount of product comes out at one time. You do want to be careful so that you don't over pour, but it does go back in easily as well. So the packaging is something that I really like. Second thing that I'm going to say is a pro is also going to be the shade range, just because I feel like with these three you can hit a lot of different people. So the fact that I can go in with medium deep, not just under my eyes, but honestly when I did my first half of my face, I did push it out a little bit as well towards the edges, and it didn't leave a cast at all. So if you're my complexion, you can definitely use medium deep, and if you only want to buy one, you can get away with setting this on your face as well, because my Maybelline setting powder is similar to this shade, so it's very multifunctional for just under the eye or also all over your face. I have not seen a lot of under eye setting powders that come in this shade. A lot of under eye setting powders honestly stop somewhere between this and maybe a hint darker. So the fact that this extends almost 4 to 5 shades deeper than the medium deep lets you know that if you are my complexion or much deeper, you can definitely finally have something to set underneath your eyes that will not leave a gray cast. The third pro is going to be the amount of product that you get. This is a lot of powder. So this is something that's going to last you at least a year and a half, even if you wear makeup every single day. And if you're someone like me and you have a lot of setting powders, this will probably last you 2 to 3 years. So I'm going to check the expiration date on this because I know I'm going to have it for a while. The last pro is going to be the fact that it does not give any flashback. I feel like when you are deeper, a lot of shades sometimes they have the wrong undertones, and with those undertones, when you put the flash on, you look crazy. So the fact that I was able to take a picture both with flash and without flash and my skin still looked like skin, that said a lot to me. And I got another pro, and that's the fact that the powder is super matte. And I said this already, but I feel like because the foundation is so skin-like and so dewy, the powder being matte really helps to balance everything out, and I really love the way that it sets. As of right now, I don't have any cons, but again, this is a first impression. So I'm going to wear this throughout the day, and I'm going to see how it holds up. And if anything, I will come back and do a follow-up with you guys. I'll let you know in the description box down below how it held up after a long or a full day of wear, just so that you can be aware of that in case you wear makeup for more than 8 hours a day, for example, if you go to work. Overall though, these powders are really good. I am in love, and I'm very shocked just because I don't like playing around with different powders. Once I see something that I like, I kind of hold on to it. Y'all know I have not used anything but that Maybelline Fit Me powder to set my face for the past year or two. So I definitely am excited that I have something that I can mix in with it and switch it up for y'all so that y'all are not always seeing the exact same thing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried any of the Mented products and if you plan on getting the setting powder, and if so, which shade. Make sure you go ahead and check them out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.